Hi there, so finally the next Poco phone is here. No prizes for guessing, it's the Poco X2. Poco phone was the first phone to sell flagship specs at the most affordable prices. This time they've done something different and very interesting. Today we are here at the launch event and Poco has released its pricing, variants and availability. I'll be sharing all that with you along with a quick hands-on with the device. But before that, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. This is your friend Texing. Let's get started. So let's begin with the price and availability. The Poco X2 will be available in 3 variants. 6GB RAM with 64GB storage is priced at 15,999. 6GB RAM with 128GB storage is priced at 16,999. And 8GB RAM with 256GB storage is priced at 19,999. It will be going on sale on 11th of February at 12 noon on Flipkart.com. I can easily say Poco absolutely nailed the pricing. Well done. Probably one of the most awaited phones of 2020, and there are a couple of reasons for it. Let's start with the 120Hz display. Oh my god, it's amazing. So smooth my camera actually can't even capture it. It's the biggest highlight of the Poco X2 and you have to see it to believe it. Gamers are just going to love this. There is a decent collection of games already available. Having that capability, surely we'll see a lot more games on the Play Store. You can switch from 60Hz when not required because continuous use at 120Hz will drain the battery. But here too, the Poco got it covered. The X2 has a 45 mAh battery, and if it's not enough, it comes with a 27-watt charger included in the box. Wow, couldn't have asked for more. Let's have a closer look at the device. The back of the Poco phone is made of glass and protected with Gorilla Glass 5. For the first time on a Poco phone, we see a quad camera setup with flash. On the front is a huge 6.67-inch Full HD Plus display with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, also protected with Gorilla Glass 5. This is an IPS LCD display, so you aren't going to get the deep blacks and super vivid colors you see on the AMOLED display. However, this one gets really bright and the color reproduction is quite good. On the top right, you see a dual selfie camera cutout. It does take a while to get used to it, cause initially you do feel it's coming in the way. I'm hoping just like the notch, this one will also blend in and we won't notice it after a while. On the right side are the volume rockers and this is the power button which also doubles as a capacitive fingerprint scanner. Wow! I definitely prefer this to the one on the back. If you're a righty, you can set your thumb. If you're a lefty, you can set your index finger. It feels so much more convenient. Also, capacitive fingerprint scanners are much faster than the under display ones. On the top is a noise cancelling mic and infrared sensor to control your compatible devices. On the left side, we have the hybrid SIM card slot. You can put 2 nano SIM cards or 1 nano SIM card and 1 micro SD card, expandable up to 512 gigabytes. At the bottom is the speaker grill, microphone, USB-C charging port and 3.5 headphone jack. Xiaomi is one of the few companies who still retains it. Hats off, guys. The Poco X2 is running the MIUI 11 skin on Android 10. Overall, the interface is very responsive. The MIUI Android is packed with features and I don't think we see this in any other ROM. You can enable dark mode in the settings, which makes it look even better. Powering the Poco X2 is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G CPU along with the Adreno 618 GPU. The G in the Snapdragon 730 stands for gaming and it enhances the experience. It beats the Realme X2 having the exact same processor in the Antutu comparison test. The Poco X2 has a super linear speaker which helps produce high quality audio. Moving to the camera, on the top is a 2 megapixel macro lens, below that is the 8 megapixel ultra wide sensor, third one is the 2 megapixel depth sensor and fourth is the 64 megapixel Sony IMX686 sensor which is your primary lens. On the front is a dual camera, 20 megapixel main selfie lens and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The camera supports raw image capture along with 960 fps super slow-mo videos. Let's have a look at the camera. By default, the camera will take pics at 16 megapixel, moving to 64 megapixel, portrait, night mode, panorama, pro. In the pro mode, you can manually control the camera. Let's look at some sample images I took indoors. Here is a 64 megapixel rear camera image along with a regular 16 megapixel. In a blind test, you probably wouldn't even see any difference. It's only when you zoom in you see the detail. In my limited time I had with poor lighting conditions, the selfies look quite good. In the portrait mode, the edge detection was spot on. Overall, the camera is very impressive. And finally, the colors. The Poco X2 is available in three colors: Atlantis Blue, Matrix Purple, and Phoenix Red. So from where I see it, the Poco X2 has more positives than negatives. Let's see the pros. 120Hz display. This will take the gaming experience to a whole new level. 27-watt fast charging, quad camera setup, punch hole dual camera on the display. Everything seems great, but I just wish it had a flagship CPU and GPU. I think they're reserving that for the Poco F2. Not saying this is bad, in fact this is the best among its competitors. I can understand this was done to keep the price down and I agree to it. This is a phone for everyone. Big screen for those who like to watch movies on their phones, high frame rate for gamers, and who doesn't like a smoother user interface? And when all that comes in a price under 20k, it's pure gold. Clearly this is going to be a hot selling device. It's going on sale on 11th of February on Flipkart. If you'd like to buy one, I'll leave the link in the description. Do check it out. I'll be doing a full review, so make sure you're subscribed if you aren't. Also, don't forget to like and share. Until next time, cheers.